Well, hi, you viewers. Okay, now for the Physics for 100 books, I'll be totally honest. I'm doing 6 reviews in one day because I did them all my day off, and it's today, and it takes forever to upload, so as many as I can now. So, Sarah Singleton's The Poison Garden. Now, this was part of one of the last books I bought of last year, since I haven't bought a book now in over 2 months, and it was part of like a set of 5, and for like £3 in WH Smith, so I thought, hey, give it a shot. I'll read the blurb. Thomas has inherited a magical box from his dead grandmother, which provides entry into a mysterious garden where her ghost warns him that she was poisoned. Once she belonged to an arcane guild whose members each cultivated a garden and mastered the arts of poison, perfume and medicine. The many guild members just for power, as one by one they are murdered. Can Thomas solve the mystery before he in turn is threatened? I know. Now, this book is really, really good because this book plays nicely on a suspense. It's very much a Victorian and Gothic horror, but it doesn't go too over the top. The basis it's set in the real world is absolutely astonishing. Now, Thomas is only very, very young when this book starts. He's early teens, and then it picks up when he's about 14. And even at the age of 14 in the Victorian period, you were considered a man. Now, after his grandmother's death, he goes to her house, which is kind of like sold to someone else. No one in the family inherits. But he is gifted with an apprenticeship, okay, as a pharmacist. And he's also given a box containing entry into like a secret garden with quite biblical connections. Every member of this guild, of this very, very diverse, and that is kind of lampshade at various points where they go to like this beach and people like seeing different ethnicities and Americans and all this kind of diversity. That is remarkable, especially for the time, especially like beach resorts. But it's like there's also a murder mystery, and this book is really, really strong. I was impressed by the writing of this book. I don't think it sucked me in at any point, but it really, really did. And one thing I like is this, like any good murder mystery, this is a book of misdirections, red herrings. Thomas inherits letters from his grandmother, which you think would have some kind of connection, or stronger connection. Doesn't really happen. It's misdirection. It clearly plays upon, okay, the Victorian world that we know, and it has all the archetypes like fog and chimney sweeps, and there's stuff that you expect, but it's also very twisted and grounded. Now, this bit I absolutely love. This is now every single chapter starts differently. Every single section, okay, is a name of every single of these gardens. Okay, what's the eloquence of this? November sunshine, deceitfully bright, slated through Albert Constantine's plate glass windows. Above, a sign in gold paint declared Constantine and Blacklow, and beneath this, in a small letters, pharmaceutical chemist. It was a large establishment. The window framed a magnificent display of the products and accoutrements of the chemist trade, glass storage jars, bottle of oils and syrups, and boldly labelled salt-glazed stoneware jars containing Constantine's own painted ointments. In a smaller window to the right of the door, Mrs. Constantine had what she called her lady's window, an artful display of lavender and rosewater soaps, smelling salt, skin tonics, and perfumes framed by loops of blue and white silk, and posies of fresh flowers which she replaced every day. So every other day. That level of detail. Sarah Singleton did her research when it came to the Victorian period, to the point where nothing feels artificial or fake. She also brings in like this guild of violinists who are, I looked at the back, absolutely based in real life. Okay? Here you go. An incomplete history of the art of the funeral violin. She's brought in these real world funeral violinists, if you will, and their kind of separate guild. And the way she describes them is very, very real. And also, describing music in books is very, very difficult. But she absolutely manages it. I was really, really impressed with her words. So this is a book of misdirection. There's a character coming in called Maud, who is introduced quite early as about the same age as Thomas. And you'd think that this fragile girl who's been closeted all her life would be the victim, if you will. Never. Maud is a very full, realised character. And I absolutely love her. As the thing, I'm talking about Maud not giving away the ending. I won't give away the ending, of course, but once again, in misdirection, nothing ends as you think it is. And I like the fact, okay, about these 7 gardens coming together to basically create the Garden of Eden. So, yeah. This book is good. This book, it throws you into the Victorian world of London eloquently. There is death, and there is ghosts. So it is a ghost gothic fantasy. And a funny bit where Tom's looking at the ghost of his young grandmother and saying that she's pretty and attractive, and it turns out no to be his granny, who basically warned him off. Yes, dead granny's ghost. But I like the fact that this book takes nothing for granted of Tom and Blake and Albion, and yeah, it's difficult. This is a really difficult book to talk about, but it's a very, very effective book, and Sarah Singleton's a very, very good writer. So I really, really do recommend it. Okay? It's up there with the Gothic Nest and the Decay. A short review, and I'm not taking really talk about this one, but this I really, really enjoyed it. I just think I can't talk about it without giving the spoilers. Like, all these members of this guild are being bumped off. But I can't really talk about that because it's like giving away who's doing it. Exactly. This is not an easy book to review. You know who done it? Well, you can see for yourself. So, Sarah Singleton, The Poison Garden, recommended. Okay, Feed the 5100 book, sign off here. Bye now.